33.
I would say 30.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
I love the background noise tonight. I know it's a little different. Public comment on agenda items.
Loosely construed agenda items, all to do with the fire department?
Well, there's not
Okay, here we go.
not very many.
First of all, I'd like to say, it was good to see that we've avoided retro and we've avoided impasse. So, good job there. I have a question on the current staff. Do we have 7 FTEs in the fire department right now?
Correct.
5 of which are tier 1 and 2 pepper?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. And the 2 open positions are for firefighter medics?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. All right, the only thing about the MOU I saw that I sort of questioned is the language about acting captain, which I found a little surprising. It just seemed to say, we wouldn't assign an acting captain if there was already a captain on the ship. That's logical. But I don't understand why that was in there. Does that simply mean that we couldn't find, we would assign someone if we couldn't find a captain from San Rafael, or there was no one qualified, or couldn't be called back to serve as the captain's position?
Not exactly. It doesn't apply to Santa Fe at all, which is why it says Marinwood
Okay, all
firefighters
right.
in
I
there.
didn't know if you've got those.
And then it's in the event, say, if you have people coming in for overtime, if you have 2 captains working and a firefighter paramedic, then one of the 2 captains will serve as engineer rather than moving the firefighter paramedic into an acting pay situation to serve as engineer.
Oh, is that an occurrence? You have 2 captains working on the same shift?
Yesterday we had 3.
Really? Okay, thank you. That's the reason for the question. Wow. Well, at any rate, the other thing I wanted to comment on was a lot of the things that were added to the MOU over the years were simply to get increases in salary, such as the actings and the special assignments, and even the engineer classification was something that was sold to us as necessary in the event that we merged with San Rafael. Again, giving certain people a higher base salary. So it's good to see that some attention is being paid to those matters, and I just wanted to say thank you for that. And that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Any other public comments? Nope. Okay.
I don't have anything for the board for closed, so unless a member of the board wants to go into closed and has questions or something to discuss outside of open session, I don't see any reason why we can't delete the closed session item, but that is the call for the board.
I have no questions. Some subject discussed.
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right, let's close it. Let's skip it. Sorry. And then we can skip to session. Number 5.
Okay, I guess that's my cue. So you see the resolution that's in there. I tried to give you a fairly detailed staff report on this. And in the staff report, just kind of making a point of some of the highlights that are in here. The primary one being the wage increases that will go across. One effective immediately. The second will be effective with the first full pay period in July. All ranks for year one will have an 8.5% increase. All ranks for year two will have a 6.5% increase. I do want to make note that the effective date that I listed on this report, I listed as 12/8/24. This is the pay period that we are in right now, and we can certainly accommodate this with payroll that'll get processed on Monday. So I would highly recommend and suggest that we make these effective on as of December 8th. I don't really see any reason why we would wait until Monday to do this, or whatever the next pay period is. Actually, I take that back. So yeah, Sunday. I think that'd be the proper thing to do. And then in addition to the increases, as you see on here, each active firefighter will receive a $3,000 one-time lump sum non-pensionable payment. We will process that payment with this payroll period as well, so all of that will be received on their next regular pay date, which would be a week from Friday. Yes?
Will that be two separate checks?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
And then on some of the other terms and conditions, the special assignments that were in there have been eliminated from the MOU. The acting language has already been touched on earlier. The vacation sellback just had a very minor change, stating that you couldn't sell back until you'd accrued an equal or greater number of hours within the same calendar year. This is an IRS guidance piece. And then we added a section for holdover pay and combined it with callback pay. Holdover pay being when a firefighter cannot leave right at their regular time at 8 a.m. because of a slew of different reasons. They might be in the middle of an incident, the other person, whatever it might be, that they will receive holdover pay with the minimum time allotment of 2 hours, which is pretty standard for something like that. And then just some other general language cleanups. Fiscal impact on the whole thing, this year is just, for the remainder of this year, just shy of 90,000. Next year, it'll have an impact of about 118,000. When you look at everything and kind of compound it over the 2 years, you are just under a $300,000 impact. I think that the district, it stretches, but the district does have an ability to afford it. I certainly recommend that the board approve it at this time. And unless there are any questions, move forward.
Any questions? Any questions from public? Or the other two people that are in the room? Okay.
Motion to approve resolution 2024-07 with pay period starting December 8th.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Passes unanimously.
I forgot I don't have cookies.
I got it.
He hasn't trashed your notes.
I know.
Got it.
Number 6. Can I adjourn? At 5:42. Meeting's adjourned.